Well, Greg, big victory over New Hampton's second game in 10 days against them. How do you feel about the way your girls play tonight?
The first couple minutes weren't exactly what we were looking for, but I thought after that our kids played with great energy and effort, and really that was our biggest focus. If we're going to play really hard and with high energy, we're going to make some mistakes, and we can handle those, but we got to play. We got to play with some urgency all the time to be at our best.
And it seemed Brenna gave you the spark. 25 points, 8 of 11 from 3-point range. What about how she shot tonight?
Is it okay if I say it's about time? No.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's been there. I mean, she's put in a lot of time. She's a good shooter. I'm happy for her for a lot of reasons that she was able to break out a little bit tonight and knock a bunch down, and hopefully a huge confidence builder for her going forward.
Did you hear in your head when she hit those 3 or 4 threes in the second quarter, the guy in NBA Jam?
I know what you're talking about, but no, I was just, like I said, I thought our kids did a really good job of finding her in transition a couple times and in good spots. It's always more fun when shots go in, and you have limited control over that, but they did tonight. It sure makes it a lot more fun for everybody involved.
Now, of course, unfortunately, with 5:25 left in the second quarter, Johnson goes limp on the bench. Then they had to bring in the stretcher for take her over the health center. What was that like, having to wait that out?
Well, I mean, whatever we had to wait through was far less than whatever that kid had to wait through, and I hope she's okay. I hope that it was a minor lapse. They'll check her out at the hospital and she'll be fine. Not really concerned about what our kids had to go through waiting, or coaches or fans or anybody like that. All of our thoughts are with her, and again, that most important thing is that she's okay.
And then, but then you also lose Trinity with an ankle injury in the third quarter. But how do you feel about the way the girls kept going without their floor leader?
Yeah, we lost Trin, and Macy tweaked hers just before half and really didn't play hardly at all in the second half. We have a bunch of days here before we play again. It wasn't really worth having those kids out there. As far as everybody else, I thought Morgan Ike really stepped up. She may not have scored a lot of points, but defensively her role changed significantly. Couldn't get her a ton of breaks there in the third quarter, but we were committed to kind of playing through the third and get a bunch of kids in the fourth, and things panned out the way that we wanted to, but I thought our kids stepped up when needed.
So now you got a 10-day break before you get your next game. Of course, getting the girls, a couple of girls healthy again. But what else do you want to see about getting together in the interim?
We got to get healthy. That's number one. Number two is offensively our execution. We're trying. We put a few new things in. We need some practice time to be a little bit more efficient. And a lot of thinking going on out there, and not a lot of reacting, because we're learning and we're not comfortable. So next week will be 100% about being more efficient offensively.
All right. Thanks a lot, Greg.
Thank you.